are a suspicious man.
I would say you put something in my drink.
It's much easier to trust a drink you fixed yourself.
But how do you know I was going to drink the scotch?
I didn't. I laced all the drinks. I don't like to leave much to chance, Mr. Solo.
Sleep well, Napoleon.
Hello. Let's talk about Guy Ritchie's The Man from U.N.C.L.E. movie. Firstly, cards on the table, guys. I'm a huge fan of Guy Ritchie. I pretty much like everything he's ever made, except for maybe that movie with Madonna. Probably the less said about that, the better. Henry Cavill, I think, proved in this movie that he would be a fantastic James Bond if ever he was given the opportunity. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen, but he exudes charm and charisma in this movie, and I think makes a really good Napoleon Solo. Alleged cannibal, Armie Hammer, I think exudes star quality. He's also very charming and charismatic. I really hope he gets his career back on track soon. I'm not here to kink shame anyone. As far as his career goes, I think he has great potential, and I look forward to whatever he does in the future. And he does a good Illya. Hugh Grant, really underused, guys. His few scenes, as always, Hugh Grant is Hugh Grant, and he's excellent. But I think they could have used him better and to a greater degree. I'm going to butcher this name, but Alicia Vikander is very good leading lady, very witty, lots of star quality, and very sexy. And a great supporting cast all around. I love the 1960s setting. I love the soundtrack. It's fabulous. A lot of great needle drops in terms of music choices. I wish they had have used the Man from U.N.C.L.E. theme at some point. Apparently there is a tiny snippet of it somewhere, but I missed it, and I've seen the film a few times now. All in all, I think it's a really good thriller with the right dose of action and humour. The downside is, and this is my personal opinion only, it's Man from U.N.C.L.E. in name only. I think the big red flag for me is I read an interview with Guy Ritchie, and he was quite open about the fact that he'd never seen The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Now, that's not necessarily a negative, because I guess by admitting that, he's delivered a very fresh approach. But really, apart from the name Uncle being dropped a couple of times and characters being called Solo, Kuryakin and Waverley, it could be anything. So I really want to hear your opinions on this, guys. I know this film was quite divisive, particularly with U.N.C.L.E. fans. I guess the purists amongst us would love to have seen more U.N.C.L.E. tropes. I do get it. It's set in a time where U.N.C.L.E. is only just being developed. Referring to U.N.C.L.E. as a code name really bugged me. Really made me think that there was no understanding of the concept of what U.N.C.L.E. was all about. But as I say, viewed separately as a really good espionage adventure with healthy doses of humour, I'm really sorry that there weren't more sequels, or any sequels. The film wasn't a huge success. I don't think it was a flop, but I think it's the classic case of the budget outweighed the gross, so it wasn't worth doing a sequel. Because I'm convinced that if there were more, the films would have gradually merged into something more recognisable as The Man from U.N.C.L.E. As I said, the 60s settings are fantastic. I think the whole retro feel really works. All in all, not a failure. I own a copy of it, and I watch it a couple of times a year. I guess maybe a missed opportunity, maybe. I can't honestly say I dislike it. I really enjoy it. It's fun. It's certainly well made, but not Man from U.N.C.L.E. strictly speaking. Anyway, guys, please let me know. I really want to know what you think about this movie, whether you have a similar view of mine, or you totally disagree with me, please disagree with me. I want to hear all opinions. But all in all, not a wasted effort. I just think the sad thing is we could have had one or two more, and it could have been something really special. Anyway, thanks for watching, and let me know what you think, guys. See you next time.
Are they still following us?
Yes.
Is there one of them? Is he looking at us? Does he have just one hand on the steering wheel? When you hear something that sounds like a gunshot, drive. Nicely done.
We recently discovered the existence of an international criminal organization with ties to former Nazis. Rumor has it they've built an atom bomb.
We have no choice but to work together to infiltrate this organization.
We'll leave you two to get acquainted.
Napoleon Solo.
The CIA's most effective agent.
Illya Kuryakin.
KGB, the youngest man to join it, and their best within 3 years.
America is teaming up with Russia.
Things could get a little messy. The thing is, I work better alone.
I work better alone too.
Okay, I'll let you tag along.
How did you get the invitation to my party?
I stole it.
So you're a thief. I hope you wear a mask.
Sometimes. Just never when I'm stealing things. Not very good at this whole subtlety thing, are you?
He'll be like this for 20 minutes. Can't touch. Don't make me put you over my knee.
So you want to wrestle?
No, I did not say that.
Shall we?
For a special agent, you're not having a very special day, are you?
Do, these belong to you or to me? Does he have just one hand on the steering wheel? When you hear something that sounds like a gunshot, drive.
Did you get him?
Let's just hope he doesn't drive as quickly as he moves. Take a right. And then an immediate left.
Now what?
Take another left through the window. After you. Hurry. Nicely done.
Our commitment to defend Western Europe and West Berlin stands undiminished.
What I'm about to feed you, Solo, might taste a little bitter.
Where are we going with this, sir?
Убивай своего нового партнера в первый же день.
What does that mean?
He said, don't kill your partner on your first day.
I know what he said. What does it mean?
This is the most dangerous time in our history. We recently discovered an international criminal organization with an atom bomb.
We have no choice but to work together on this.
You ought to investigate Victoria Vinciguerra.
America teaming up with Russia. That doesn't sound very friendly.
Obviously, I was briefed about your criminal background. Your balls are at the end of a very long leash held by a very short man.
Special Forces, KGB, the youngest man to join, in fact, and their best within 3 years. I do wonder if it was your father's shame that gave you such drive, though. Or was it your mother's reputation? I understand that she was extremely popular amongst your father's friends. See you tomorrow.
The plot is, stop me if I get this wrong, a stealth attack on the island from the sea. The rest is up to you.
The thing is, I work better alone.
I work better alone too. What is that?
Super hardened boron sharpened with a CO2 laser.
Okay. CO2 laser. Coming?
So you're a thief. I hope you wear a mask.
Sometimes. Just never when I'm stealing things.
What's my cover?
I'm your fiancé. Congratulations.
Told you, we're teaming up with the Russians. Doesn't get any more Russian than the Red Peril here.
They will send an army to stop us.
We must give them an appropriate welcome.
Things could get a little messy. End of the world. That kind of thing.
You're trembling.
That's because I'm scared.
It's going to be okay.
Oh, and you have a new code name.
Code name?
Yes, rather a good one.
Uncle.
You told me this was going to be a simple extraction. They were waiting for me. What was waiting for me was barely human. It tore the back off my car.
Grow a spine, Solo. This is the most dangerous time in our history. We recently discovered an international criminal organization with an atom bomb.
We have no choice but to work together on this.
America teaming up with Russia. That doesn't sound very friendly.
We'll leave you two to get acquainted.
I'll let you tag along, but it's in and out, no mess, and we both forget about it in the morning.
This is not the Russian way.
You ought to investigate Victoria Vinciguerra.
They will send an army to stop us.
We must give them an appropriate welcome.
It's better for the mission that we get to know each other a little bit more intimately.
What does that mean?
It means I like my woman strong.
Who you want to wrestle?
I did not say that.
Hold on, cowboy!
For a special agent, you're not having a very special day, are you?
So sorry I can't stay to finish you off myself.
Your tracker's not sending a signal.
Do you want to check it?
Be my guest.
What are you doing down there?
Trying not to get lost.
I'll turn it on now.
Let's finish this.
Things could get a little messy.
Absolutely hate working with you, Peril.
You're a terrible spy, cowboy.
Oh, and you have a new code name.
Code name?
Uncle.